Happy Monday morning, everybody. It is the Dark Comic Nerd, and we are doing a broadcast this morning just after they've done the latest update for Freight Grand Order, everybody. Hello. Gonna turn the old camera on. We're gonna do some gotchas, and we're gonna look at the newest event. Now, the newest event is the Chaldea Boys Collection event. Actually, excuse me. They're running an event alongside the Chaldea Boys collection. Usually, the Chaldea Boys collection isn't that good. If I remember correctly, previously, the banners, I don't know if they actually had any new characters. I think they were just always peddling the same male characters they've always had. This follows the female-driven banners that they had during Valentine's Day. So this is always a thing they do around March. It's, I think, starting a little early this year. I could be wrong. And the thing is that this year they're offering Odysseus. So we are going to try to grab that. We're going to try to get that character. Now, I learned from my last time, do not wait. If there's him and Cersei, which we have plenty of Cersei already, it's actually going to work out good for the newest event, which we'll talk about. If we already have her, but the next couple of shifts in the lineup are other male 5-star characters mostly. Now, some of them I do want, but I really want the game to try to force Odysseus to come out. So, since that's mainly the character I want, he gets a big boost during the event. That's mainly who we want. So that's what we're going to go for. But we're only going to do 2 runs, I think, today. Unless something surprising comes up, and then we'll try extra. As you can see, St. Quartz has been building up. Plus, we had a good surplus after what happened during the last video. Which, just to remind everybody, in, I think, 1 roll, we finally managed to get Lollipop Girl Say. And we were able to save the rest of the quartz for this run. It's been many weeks because nothing good has been out. Nothing. By my standards, not a dang thing. But, new character. I'd like to get him. I think he might mix well with other Greek characters. There's some characters in here that support Greek characters. So I think it would be interesting to get him to use as another character that gets support from characters who support Greek characters, because I think he'll fit in that category. So, plus I've looked at the characters, Noble Phantasm, not looked at the skill set yet, and I figure, what the hey. But we won't go nuts doing it this morning. So, at the same time, I want to show you everybody, there are no other banners going. Now, the Chaldea Boys thing, let's do our thing right here, guys. We'll let it run normally, because the additional Chaldea Boy craft essences, rare as they would be to get here, you can get some. Boy, the processor's just been running really funky lately. So that big lag you guys saw, unless it was just for me and you guys didn't see it, that's because I think the processor has been having a lot of trouble, basically doing some, I don't want to say advanced graphics, but now I can hear, if you guys can hear any buzzing in the background, I hope you can't. That would be my good friend Jeff trying to call, because he's noticed that I've looked at his messenger post this morning, but I did not contact him to say anything about it. Hence, this would be the reason why. Because I'd be busy talking to him when I need to be doing this video, because I don't have a lot of time this morning. But I love him. He's like clockwork, folks. If he posts something on Messenger and you look at it, it's almost a guarantee. Bam! He'll be trying to contact you. It's like, oh my gosh, my friend's up. It's like a dog coming to run to your bedroom when he hears that you got out of bed in the morning. So you got to be cautious, because I want to see what he sent me, but I don't immediately want him contacting me and trying to do a video chat, which exactly is what he tried to do. Because you know what, folks? Some of us don't get up at 3 in the morning. And I'm not kidding about that. Lately, he's been getting up at 3 in the morning. Some of us don't, get up at 6 in the morning if we made it through 3 in the morning. Some of us also, figuratively speaking, I'm not saying this is happening. You guys see I have a shirt on. Some of us could be running around buck naked and don't want a video chat. So I love my friend, but that man has got to calm down. It's like, okay, boy, sit, stay, be good. All right, let me go, get clothes on, something to drink, pee, that kind of stuff. Let me do my life real quick. I'll be right back, dog. So I love that man, but he is just I swear he runs on permanent just pew. So it's funny hearing him ding me while I'm trying to do this. No servants, plenty of craft essence, but not what we wanted. But hey, well, we just thought we'd try that. So the Chaldea boy thing is ongoing right now, folks. And I figure since I've got you here, before we start doing some gotcha rolls, let's check that out real quick. Why are they still running the banner here for the 60 million download campaign when it's not still available? Weird. Here's the limited time event, guys. Here's what's going on with the Cersei. What's it called? I can't even read it because it's very cursive. Indian Spring Break. I have no idea if I actually said that right, but I think it's like AAN or AAN. Yeah, it's like AEAEAN, I think is what it says, but it's in cursive, so it's terrible to read. Let's get a closer look, guys, through the news cycle and see if I'm right. Oh my gosh, it is. It's AEAEAN. What a weird. There it is. Which delightful campaigns and new adventure. It's just one of those little weird things events. I didn't even hear. I don't think I remembered iStark 11 talking about this, but I think it's because it was supposed to be a March thing that came in early for us in comparison to when it originally released in Japan. So, but that's what they're doing with that, guys, and that's where we want to get Odysseus for that event. Which, if anybody remembers, in the story of the Odyssey, assuming that most people that are watching this have ever read it, Odysseus actually went up against Cersei, I think, if I remember correctly, during the Odyssey. So it's interesting to see what's going to happen between these two characters here, because I believe that's something that is going to happen. Now, I didn't look to see if there's any rated up stuff, like meaning if Cersei is going to have some power boost or anything like that during the event, but I do know that there's a bunch of stuff going on with the craft essence. There's going to be some limited time craft essences, so we're going to want those. Now, the problem is it under event shop? You know what's funny? During the Valentine's Day event shop, guys, I want to tell you something really sad that happened. What an interesting voice they use for this. So, when we did the Valentine's Day shop thing, which was a while ago, one of the things that happened is that I never went back and remembered to do anything with the shop. That's why I always recommend when doing stuff with the shop, guys, you always do stuff as soon as you get available time for it. Now, I think I used up most of the materials from the event that I really wanted to, but what I'm referring to is I never went back and actually collected, used the chocolates to collect the Valentine's Day stuff. But here's the thing. If I didn't do it, it meant that it wasn't a big deal to me. And these live voice things they're doing, I did 2 of them to try them, but these live voice things they were doing for Valentine's, first off, if I had done it, I would have had a buttload of Valentine's CE that I didn't know what to do with. That's the first thing. Secondly, it just wasn't a big deal. They don't do anything except during the Valentine's Day events. And they'll most likely be back next year. So it wasn't a big deal. I do feel bad that I didn't at least trade all the stuff in for something. But here's the other thing. A lot of it towards the end you could only trade in for quartz. Or not quartz, but this QP. The money that you need to do certain things. And we've maxed out pretty much. I can't even collect any more QP without it telling me I have to spend more of it. It's just a mess. So there's the summon tickets that you can get. We got a crap load of summon tickets, so we will be trying to Kitashan this morning. And then here is what's going on with this, guys. Now, here's the problem. I've looked over some of what these do, but I have not looked over them. This is the one I love anything that applies Invincible. So, now here's one for Ignore Invincible. Increase Buster Card effectiveness 8% and NP charge 1 level when using your NP 1 time. Quick card effectiveness, critical strength, reduce damage by 100. That's a small thing, but it can be helpful in here. Nope, that's why I'm happy to ask first. Increase your HP recovery amount by 10% and NP gain 5%. Increase your NP gauge by 1% each turn and critical strength 3% and NP strength by 3%. Little tiny things. Like what the card looks like, though. That's cool. Gain 1 C-star each turn. So one of those crits. Increase NP gain 3%, NP strength 3%. So again, now I'm going to move my face over here, guys, so you can get a better look at the cards as we go. Daddy's letter show. It's funny. Increase C-star gather rate by 100%, which is not bad. And NP gain 5% for yourself. And the last one, the buzzer beater here. Apply evade 1 time and increase Buster Card effectiveness 3% for yourself. So as I said, guys, after a number of years, I've decided I don't care what the art on the cards look like a lot of times. I just really want a card that's going to do something that really will help my game out. So, applying Invincible 2 times, 2, and increase your critical strength. And I don't exactly mind the picture either. That's what we're going to use our invitation here. So, at the beginning of the game today, guys, I got this Chaldea Boys Celebration 2022 special invitation. I get to use it on 1 of 9 of these things. Yep, there it goes. Yep. And I'm reading what he's saying. Because we're not going to listen to what he has to say because we don't care. No offense, but we don't care. There we go. Now that we've kind of officially unlocked it. I like the text. That's funny. So yeah, as you guys can see, like this one right here, see if I try to collect any of that, boom, screw you. So it'll eventually I'll probably never be able to collect it. I'm never going to spend that much money. They give the money out way too much. And unless you have a bunch of, crafting to do, meaning, increasing skills, increasing noble phantasms, doing all this stuff, you're never going to get through all that money. And they're always doing half-off specials and stuff. So it's just nuts. But I actually realized, since this is the first video we've done in a while, that I haven't been actually, like I said, I have not been collecting any of my Valentine's Day stuff. So this Dazzling Compass thing, you get these compasses. I can't remember doing something. And you can collect summon tickets, and at the end you can collect this very special code cast. So, or command code, excuse me. I forgot code cast are a different thing. Command code. So now that we've looked over some of the stuff going on, guys, I picked my Chaldea Boys thing. We looked over some of that stuff. We've had, hopefully, an interesting time checking that out. We are going to do some summoning. Kitashan Ritual first. Just having a brain fart, guys, sorry. And then, we'll see if we can use summon tickets to bypass the need to. It hasn't worked in a while. But we'll try it anyway. We got a ton of summon tickets, and they got more coming up. They've been handing them out. So we got to get to 14. So that's what we're out. Well, there we go. So one of the ones we didn't pick. Wow. Because these guys also are going to help. See how it says suspicious bag of wheat? They're also going to help with the event drops. So, so I think it's a good thing we picked one that was not 3 stars. I'm pretty sure it must have been 5 stars or at least a 4 star. It was the 5 star, so it was a good idea to pick that one for many reasons. I was just going to say, if nothing else, I hope we get at least some good event craft essence here. They're not going to give us servants. They should at least give us something good. Yeah, here we go. Another one. Who cares if it's 3 stars, guys? It's something we didn't pick. And this one has the evade, isn't it? No, this is not the evade, but that's okay. So we're not doing bad. Not at all. Yeah, it's a servant, finally. Archer, which means it's not anything what we're looking for. Like I said, today our main character that we're looking for is a rider class, but if we get a caster class, we might end up being in the avenue of getting a new Circe, which I could boost her Noble Phantasm, but I think we've done a bit. I don't really want to get another one of her. Saber. There we go. Is our random, what I would consider junk characters. Some of these characters you can get while picking up friend summons, even. So, 2 craft essence and 3 servants. And the servants have all been garbage. I haven't actually had a better beer for a while. It used to be common to pick up that card, but I actually haven't seen one in a while. And here we go. So yeah, I got to start myself a pizza for lunch soon, so I'm not taking too much time doing anything major this morning. But we've already easily crossed over the 15-minute mark. So the thing is I don't want to take too much time in this, so we're going to do one of these. And then we're going to try one of my pre-rituals if need be. And we'll see what happens. Caster. Kind of happy it's not a Circe. Though I can trade it off a Circe if I need to. If I have the Noble Phantasm up higher than I think I do, I can trade it off for a rare prism. Which, if everybody remembers, finished that special 16 million downloads thing they were doing with the previous 2019 Christmas event. Got myself another, what was it? I haven't seen one of him in a while. I think I need to NP 2 or 3 him. I got myself another, Altria or whatever. And, there we go. 4-star craft essence for the event. Nice. Hey, if we're going to get a 4-star, guaranteed 4-star, let it be that. But, another 4-star that I don't have. Sweet. Yeah, so when you collected that, when it went from temporary to permanent servant, you automatically got a rare prism in your box without selling the character off. But when you try to sell the character off, you only get mana prisms. So I kept the character, just kept it kicking around. Nothing else really special to do with it. I guess we can say this Kitashan bore some fruit. We got 2 4-star craft essences, so, not all bad. Haven't got what we want yet. Haven't even gotten the range. Isn't it weird? Seems like a lot of times when you're trying for certain characters, you don't even get the class. Even if with junk servants, you don't even get the right class so that you can be hopeful. I was expecting maybe at least to get one more 4-star craft essence, if nothing else, but yoo-hoo, only 2 gold, so that's why Kitashan rituals are kind of a hit and miss. There we go, guys. The Dante Files, a new chapter. I'll let you guys read that text. We won't go over that in detail. And then exclusive Taylor. A lot of these are characters that are going to be So if we don't get Odysseus today, and we wait down the road for when they're also doing some of the male servants on side, like there's off to the left, in the middle, there is Vlad, Berserker version, and I might go after him. So increase Buster card effectiveness and MP charge. Okay, that one. So there we go. So, and this one does creepy medicinal herbs, or herbs, excuse me. And this one does the same thing. Okay, so the 4 stars, that's what they go after. They do the herbs. So nothing there, everybody. So we're going to go to enhancement. Had a great time doing the double and triples being rated up. Worked on quite a bit. Got Gilgamesh up to another level. Used up a bunch, unfortunately, of my, what am I thinking of? Generic Embers, the Blaze of Wisdom. So, real shame. So what we're going to do is we're going to work with assassin characters mostly here now today. And I know who we're going to work on mostly, I think. Oh, actually, sorry, that's the wrong class. I'm thinking of something else. My bad. Because we have a lot of craft essence to use, or excuse me, embers, pardon me, on assassins. So we don't have anybody in particular, so I'm actually going to work on some of my lower end assassins. And you guys know the routine. If this takes too long, we will pause you to do it. Yeah, as you guys can see, the generic ones are pretty much toast. I had to use up a lot of them to get some of the characters to level up. So yeah, after that 16 million downloads thing, guys, and the Valentine's Day things, I just dropped off the map. I did the bare bone basics for everything here. Been so much going on in some of my other mobile games. I really delved much further into my Pokemon Arceus, which they just came out with Pokemon Day yesterday, and there was a big update for it. So I should be playing it right now, but I'm not, because, you know, I want to get this stuff done for you guys. Okay, now we're going to switch to singles. If we're just doing singles so we don't use them up too fast, we're going to try a few more. We're going to skip along here and then see what we have to do. Because this is a 4-star, so you don't always get the best when it comes to 4 stars or 5 stars. It's like they nerfed the rates that you'll get a super success. Here we go. Alrighty, guys, the last one of the day, based on what everything's looking like, because I do not see me having enough time, and I don't see the luck really happening, but we'll find out. If we get something really special, maybe we'll do another one, but no frills. We're just going to do it off the cuff and bam. Because I'd rather save, if we're going to get screwed today, I'd rather save for the banner with the other 5 stars that I might be interested attached. Well, there's another one of those. We got one with our summon ticket last time. Still nothing even in the same class. I find that very curious. I think that's new to us. Yep. And by the way, I think if I recall correctly, I think during these banners, the only servants that can be summoned, I think, are the male characters, too. I don't think there's a single female character except for Cersei. I could be wrong. I'd have to go back and check our previous roll, but I want to say, I think I recall that it's not going to be any male, there's not going to be any female servants in here besides Cersei. It can be done. Which could also be limiting our pool. My ritual has not borne much fruit today so far. That's a little disturbing. Another 3-star we didn't have, so I guess we can't say it's been a total loss, guys. There's so many of those, though. It's gonna really fill up my. It's gonna really fill up my my craft essence pool, basically, and that's not gonna be fun. Of all the 4 stars, you had to give me that piece of crap. Wow, that was abysmal. Except for getting the new craft essence, guys, which we'll look at. Yep. Wow, that was terrible. Now, there's the evade one, guys. At least that's good. And this is all for suspicious bag of wheat. I'm almost sure the other one is. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of... Look at that, guys. Yeah, because the pool is so limited, that's what we got. We got 2 of each one of those craft essences. No wonder we got screwed out of something good this morning. Yeah, that's why I'm not going to continue on this morning. However, I am going to do this. We got a lot of summon tickets. Might as well use some of them. I'm getting the impression that might be one of the common ones we're going to get. I don't have a problem having a bunch of those. You can start doing a limit break on them anytime. All I need is, I think, 2 more of those ones? Plenty of summon tickets, guys. I want to see if anything good comes up. Because I can tell you, I don't use summon tickets for Kitashans very often. They don't, like this morning, they were okay, but they didn't bear anything amazing. And the last one so we can get to 10. Why not? And there we go. Problem is, like I said, guys, these are going to... Oh, well, we have an opportunity to do it ×2. So let's do it. I don't mind using up an extra ticket for that. Keep plugging those at me, and eventually I think I only need like 1 more of that particular one to do a limit break. Serving. Not even going to be a crackle. Nothing but junk this morning. Part of it's because when they take all the female characters out, they really are limiting what you can get for anything decent. Really, it is, guys. So, just to finish up, guys, what we're looking at for the next video. Let's find out. Next one I would probably go for. I have an Arjuna. I could go for the altar coup. But I don't know if I will or not. Everybody talks good about the character, but I don't know if I'll go for it. Achilles, no thanks. There's a Karna. There's the Vlad I talked about. Next, that is not a lot I really want. Alright, so this is a daily thing, guys. So let me see if I can figure it out. At best, the next one would actually be... I think tomorrow night. If I'm not mistaken, if I'm looking at it right. The 1st through the 2nd. So I believe that's just tomorrow night. Because what we're in right now is today's, which has been when it turned to the 28th last night, through the rest of tonight. Then tonight's supposed to give us the same characters, Circe, Odysseus, but Arjuna is going to be thrown in. And since this is a short month, the 1st is effectively tomorrow. So basically tomorrow night, if I'm getting my numbers correct, tomorrow night, that's when they would have the coup altar, and we could possibly run for that. Next to that, we probably won't try again until Karna, which is going to be later on in the week. So, and then we got a run of characters. And you guys remember how the Valentine's Day one works, so it's going to be pretty much in the same boat. So, once again, I have a hunch he is a limited character. I do not know if he's going to go back into the general pool of characters. I'm trying to see if I can find out. It looks like he will be added to the story summon after the campaign ends, if I'm reading this right. Which means, based on that, if we can't get him now, we might just let him sink. Because he won't be limited. That means he'll go back into the general pool, and he'll be available for just a crackle card or a spook any old time. And it also means he could pop up later on, who knows when. So, but yeah, that's it for me today, guys. I really appreciate the fact that you took the time to watch my video. Hope you enjoyed it this morning. Very lackluster, but we did have a couple of fun moments. So I am going to start getting ready for work. And I hope that you guys are having a great Monday, and we will see you in a day or two. Peace out, everybody.